Well, hi, welcome back to Swirl Sam's Record Roundup. It's been a minute. I got a record I wanted to share with you guys, so let's get to it. Turn up the volume, get it started. This is a 78, by the way, of Jimmie Rodgers, Blue Yodel, number 4.
I'm going to California, where they sleep out every night. I'm going to California, where they sleep out every night. I'm leaving you, mama, 'cause you know you don't treat me right. Oh, lady, oh, lady. Listen to me, mama, while I sing you this song. Listen to your daddy sing you this lonesome song. He's got me worried now, but I won't be worried long. Oh, lady, oh, lady. Let me tell you something, mama, that you don't know. Let me tell you something, good gal, that you don't know. I'm a do-right papa and got a home everywhere I go. Oh, lady, oh, lady. Got the California blues, and I'm sure gonna leave you, yeah. Oh, no. Got the California blues, and I'm sure gonna leave you, yeah. I may ride the blind, I ain't got no railroad fare. Oh, lady, oh, lady. Man, that's what it sounds. Hey, won't be long now. I don't understand what makes you treat me like you do. I can't understand how come you treat me like you do. Now if you don't want me, mama, it's the same I don't want you. Oh, lady, oh, lady.
Blue Yodel, number 4, Jimmie Rodgers. So yeah, I've been MIA for a bit. My kids got sick, I got sick. Just haven't felt great. We can talk about mental health for a moment. One moment. Anyways, I deal with depression and anxiety. And my doctor put me on a new medication. And to be honest, I haven't felt like doing very much since I've been on it. I don't really care for it, but I guess that's just the way it goes. Got another one here. This is a 45. This is a Canadian pressing. This is licensed by Sun Records to quality. Johnny Cash, Guess things happen that way. Of course, I gotta switch out my style, my cartridge real quick, and not break this one, or do that. Yeah, so I'm on a new medication for depression and anxiety, and I'm not quite feeling it. The anxiety is better. I'm not having heart palpitations, but at the same time, I'm not having the same interest in getting things done like I did before. Plus, getting sick. That wasn't fun. My kids both were sick, and it was this nasty flu. Then I got it and didn't get much sleep, dealing with the kids, dealing with being sick myself. Then had to get put on a steroid, prednisone, and that stuff makes me just... If you've been on prednisone, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I had to avoid the world, or else my wrath would have been unleashed. And I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be angry, but this stuff, I don't know. I swear it's concocted by the devil himself. So, anyways, I guess things happen that way. Johnny Cash. I love this song. I love Johnny Cash. You know, I met Johnny Cash briefly back probably around 1996 in, I think it was either Loma Linda or Redlands, California. We were attending the same recovery meeting. And it wasn't a long meeting. Just kind of like said hello, shook hands, acknowledged each other's weaknesses, and that was it. Nothing glamorous, but that's my Johnny Cash story.
Well, you asked me if I'll forget my baby. I guess I will someday. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You asked me if I'll get along. I guess I will some way. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. God gave me that girl to lean on, and he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man, have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You asked me if I'll miss her kissing. I guess I will every day. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way. You asked me if I'll find another. I don't know. I can't say. I don't like it, but I guess things.
Great bookmark, right?
God gave me that girl to lean on, and he put me on my own. Heaven help me be a man, have the strength to stand alone. I don't like it, but I guess things happen that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Cash. Guess things happen that way. And that's right, things just happen. I love that. I love Johnny Cash. I've got this book here. I keep kind of thumbing through while I'm listening to these records. By the way, thanks for hanging out with me. Thought I'd read this out to you. Let me know what you think. This is Mountain Memories by James W. Wilt. And this one here, this is a book of cowboy poetry, by the way. This one here is called Ain't It the Truth? I have seen them ride the ponies in the sagebrush in the Badland. I have seen them buck and beller and turn almost inside out while the rider sat in the saddle and watched each snaky motion while others yelled at them, "Stay with them!" as loud as they could shout. And often, on the roundup, I've watched the cayuse antics when the devil got the upper hand, and I know he crawled inside. And when you hit the saddle, you had just one thought before you, to hook your spurs into the cinch, settle down and ride. But the wildest, meanest horses that have ever been ridden, or have ever been saddled either here or anywhere, as they rode and scratched them, they never once pulled leather. They just quirted and hollered and never once turned hair. But this wildest riding was not done in the open. Way out upon the prairies or in the badlands far away, it was done right in the bunkhouse, where the cigarettes were lighted and the sidely stove was glowing and life was sweet and gay. Or when they hit the village and lined up at old Pete's place with their foot upon the bar rail, and a couple drinks inside, they would loosen up their chatter and climb upon those broncos, those wild and woolly cowboys. My God, how they would ride. 'Twas then they'd ride and quirt them, and rake them in the shoulders. They'd fan them with their big hats so you could hear them bawl. But when you needed riders, and went out upon the circle, there were a bunch of boneheads that couldn't ride at all. But while sitting in my saddle, where I could see those riders riding down the trail of life, it was just plain as day that the ones who rode the bad ones and drew the biggest wages were the ones who seemed the meekest and had the least to say. Thanks for hanging out.